Grant Shepley. I'm a NCAA prospect from IMG Academy. I'm a freshman, and I'm on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
I'm Aksel Ferry. I'm a prospect out of IMG Academy down here in Bradenton, Florida, and I am on I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
My name's Joep Engbers. I'm an NCAA prospect. I'm a junior at IMG Academy, and I am on I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
I'm George Haseotes. I'm a 2026 NCAA prospect at IMG Academy. I'm an offensive lineman, and I'm on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
Turn it up. The #1 sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike are taking over the podcast scene in Vancouver. Get down or lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
knows a good prospect. It's Vancouver's Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Thanks again. We'll get started here. We're just going to bang off a bunch of questions about football and your guys' career.
Sounds good.
That's good.
So we'll start with Grant here. Grant, you want to just give us a little bit about where you were born and a little bit about your football story, kind of how you ended up at IMG
and
when you started.
And when did you first want to take it serious?
Yeah, so I'm from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. So I know a little bit about the cold that you guys experience. Maybe not as bad, but I know a little bit about it. And I've been wanting to play since I was little. I was really small as a kid, so my mom was really scared to let me play. But, finally, I was 8 years old when she finally let me play. Because in Pennsylvania, they got you starting to play when you're like 5, 6. So 8 years old, finally got to play. I just love football. I follow every football there is. But I really started taking it seriously when I was, I'd say, about 7th grade, when I really I put so much time and effort into it. I was obsessed. I just became obsessed with it at that point. And then I wanted to reach and go as far as I could. And I found out about IMG, and, I thought it'd be a great opportunity. Convinced my dad to let me go, and it was just up from there. I mean, it's been an amazing experience so far.
Oh, yeah. And we'll go to Aksel next. Aksel, same sort of thing for you, bud. Where were you born? When did you start? And tell us a little about your football story.
Yeah, so I actually didn't start playing football until super late, kind of like 2-3 years ago. But growing up in Vegas, I never really played football at all. I was more of a basketball and ski racing, surprisingly, in the desert. I would drive out. We had a house in Mammoth Lakes, California, and I would drive out there. And my dad had this idea that we would have a giant skiing family because my dad was super into skiing. So I got into like alpine racing, like downhill Super G, GS, slalom and stuff. And I did that for 5 years. Right before I got into middle school, I moved to Aspen, Colorado, and kept ski racing there for 2-3 years. And then as soon as I hit like 6th, 7th grade, I really wanted to play football. But, it's kind of the same thing as Grant. My mom was on my case about me playing football. She hated the idea. So as soon as they went away for like a 2-week trip, I kind of forged a document of her signature on it, got me into practice, and found I think $35 for like the fee for the coaching fee, paid it off, and I ended up playing football my 6th grade season, and it kind of just went up from there. And the first time taking it seriously, it kind of happened when COVID hit, and nobody in Vegas or Aspen was playing football at all. And the only people that was Florida and basically kind of the southern states. I mean, Texas. I made my way over, searching for teams, and I've already been to camps here a couple of times, and this was the best fit for what I had going.
Sweet. That's one of the best stories we've heard. That's awesome. So, yeah. I love that.
And of course,
and nothing would stop an Aksel from playing.
Oh, God.
And head to Florida where there's no rules.
Exactly. Beautiful. I love it.
And Joep, if I said that right, am I saying your name right?
Joep.
Okay. I don't want to screw that up. Joep, where were you born? And same thing, can you give us your little football story?
Born in Singapore, right below Asia, the big continent.
Yeah.
Most people don't know what that is. Right below Malaysia as well. Moved around my entire life. Went to some couple places where Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Holland, Pennsylvania, stuff like that.
Wow.
My dad works for M&M Mars, and we ended up in when we moved from Indonesia to Texas, and got there 7th grade year. I was a little bigger than everyone. I was around 6'2", something like that. And Texas is a big football state, as I found out, and they automatically put me in that. So 6th and 7th grade, 7th and 8th grade, didn't take it too serious, just for fun of it. We had a small school, so it was just fun and games. Freshman year, got up to 6'4", and I was like, I might be able to go somewhere for this. So started taking it serious freshman year. Sophomore year, found out about IMG, and my parents, they knew I loved football, but they were going to move again, and they didn't want to make me move with them and give up football. And so got in contact with IMG, promised the seniors back home that I was going to play with them my sophomore year, which was their senior year, and made it 4 rounds deep in playoffs, so it wasn't a bad year at all. And then found out my parents are moving to Chicago, so they just moved up there. And I got invited for a camp here, went to a camp here, loved it, and that's how I got here.
Sweet. And last but not least, obviously, George, give us your football story and kind of where you were born.
All right. I live in Florida. I live 2 hours from IMG, Fort Myers, Florida. My family's always been a football family. My grandpa played in the NFL. My uncle played college football at Syracuse. And as you guys all know, I'm a lineman, so I've always been, just way bigger than everybody. So played football since about 2nd grade. In Florida, people play when they're, 6 years old. So I was, 8 years old until now. So, I was playing forever. It was after 6th grade, so going into 7th grade, I came to a camp here. I got invited, and that's when I really started taking it seriously because I realized I really love this game, and I realized I really had a future. So and now I'm here. I guess I'm an 8th grader going into freshman year next season. Yes, sir.
Sweet. And by the way, who's the grandpa?
Oh, his name's George Williams. So he played. Okay. Yeah, he played for the Steelers for 2 years in the 60s. That was one.
Let's go.
That was one hobby.
That's awesome.
And do you guys Mike, we're editing that part.
Yep.
What was one weakness of your game, and how are you looking to improve on it?
Am I going first?
Yeah, we'll just go in the same order. We'll just go in the same order.
All right. I'd say one weakness of my game that I would say I need to improve upon is probably my foot speed, because the offense I ran in Pennsylvania, it was Pennsylvania, run the ball, defense, kind of football, super physical. So I ran the wing T. So, it was hand the ball off, play action, hand the ball off, play action. So I was always sitting in the pocket. I mean, I had guys like George all over in Pennsylvania. I mean, they're great offensive linemen. I had all the time in the world, so I never really had to run or be like Lamar Jackson or anything. I would sit back there and off the play action just throw. So I'd say, my foot speed, being mobile, being able to push out of the pocket and move is something I'm looking to improve upon, and hopefully, IMG's been helping me with that a lot.
Okay. Might as well go in
Aksel, that's you.
Man of many weaknesses. No, I'm kidding. You got it.
Well, for being the quarterback, I'm a little vertically challenged. I'll say that. Definitely need to grow a little more. But,
hey, me too.
Stuff that I can control. Yeah, stuff that I can control. It's got to be more. Probably, I'm gonna have to go with consistency. I've been trying to work on that a lot. I've been reaching out to quarterback coaches down in Cali, and I kind of just started working with a new guy, Sean Salisbury. He's an ESPN analyst. He used to be a quarterback as well in the NFL. And I just started working with him. He's been helping me with some great stuff and just trying to build consistency and accuracy, but also trying to get the ball further downfield than I can.
Okay.
And you?
For me, it's my footwork and leaning. Being bigger than everyone else in Texas, I could just do whatever I wanted, pick them up, down, and so yeah, pretty much. So coming here, go and get some good competition. I've had to learn to sit back pretty much before I get put on my ass. So, yeah, just
Okay.
footwork and don't lean forward. George saw me struggle with that all season.
And George.
So, my biggest flaw, I would say, the quarterbacks know this. This is my first season playing center. So all in between the early middle school and elementary, I played left tackle because that's when the biggest player, the fastest player played at. So I switched to center this year. They put me at center. Never snapped in my life before. About the first 6 games of the season, every 5 snaps, it would go like right here on the quarterback.
Oh my God.
I wasn't the greatest because, I don't know, I just couldn't get a rhythm. I started getting the rhythm at the end of the year, but yeah, I'm getting better with that. That's probably my biggest weakness right now.
Okay.
Keep practicing, and all those things will go and change
Exactly.
for you guys. Except for like the height thing, we can't really fix. But I'm short too, so don't worry.
Yeah, Aksel.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, your growth spurt might
That's
come.
what Axel's doing.
Yeah, your growth spurt is probably still coming, but Ryan's ain't coming. That's for sure.
No.
Oh, no. Wow.
If Ryan gets any more taller, he's gonna put on 75 pounds and play D line. I mean,
what's it like watching Ryan Downs and Mason down there throwing the ball, guys? What's it like for the quarterbacks, anyways? Looking up to those two.
it's really just like it's a lot of motivation, and like learning from them is obviously a huge benefit. Just to see, just the little things they do throughout the day. Whether it's organizing their schedule, getting extra work in, their footwork, little things they do about their game that makes them just that much better. Just learning those things, it really helps your game, especially as a young quarterback, learning to process like in the game. They help a lot, and they've, been really good about teaching us and, letting us, helping us learn. So it's just really nice. And obviously it's motivation because you want to catch up to those guys. You want to try your best, but they've been really good guys to learn from.
Sweet. Aksel?
Yeah, definitely rebounding off what Grant was going off of. He did a lot of good points. They're a good example of what the next level kind of talent looks like. It sets a benchmark for sure. And working out with them every day, you get to see what they do. Like Grant said, we build our routine kind of off theirs. We kind of have the same habits as well. We're always consistently doing the same things. We work out together. We see what they do. We see the kind of numbers they put up. You see how they pay attention to meetings, how they're attentive, and how they apply themselves to everything that they do. And seeing them, and that's the benchmark. We have a physical, I don't know how to say this, but like a physical role model that we can follow. And a standard. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. A standard that we can follow and kind of pursue and try to get to.
Absolutely. And this one's for all you guys as well. What's your favorite jersey number? And who do you guys mirror your game after?
Oh. Okay.
Go, Grant.
Yeah. So my favorite number is number 9. So I'm a huge Penn State fan, and right when I started getting serious about football, like 7th grade, Trace McSorley was going off at Penn State. So, and I really liked him, and at the time I was a little smaller, and he's obviously a smaller guy, so I kind of got attached to him. So number 9 is my favorite number. But then JJ came, and he won a number 9 because he wore number 9. He's wearing number 9 at Michigan. So then I switched to 14, and then John Holbrook is 9 now. But I'll wait. I have to wait my turn and earn the number back. And then I'd say another person I model my game after is Drew Brees. Very, he might not be, super tall, but he's super smart, and he knows he can just pick you apart, and he's really accurate, with the football and the placement with it.
One of the best ever.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Favorite jersey number? Definitely have to go with the new choice this season, 11 I've always sticks. I've always been a Big Ten guy for my entire career, but I just got 11 this season. I thought it looks good, and I think I'm going to stay with it and build something with it. But favorite person I like to model my game after would have to be Taysom Hill. You know, kind of little Swiss Army knife. He's kind of all over.
We call Aksel like Little Taysom Hill.
Okay.
Hill.
And he
That's a
wears
good
11
one
too, right?
No,
I think Taysom.
I don't.
He's 7, right?
Yeah, I think he's seven.
Yeah, he's 7.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
And you?
Shoot. 52 might be mine. Like I said, started in 7th grade, but when I got into high school, my coach had this little legacy going on at the school. Him, his son, and his father went to that school, and he's our head coach. And they all had 52. And when he asked what number I wanted, I said the 76. 57 possible. And he's like, "Nah, man, there's a senior that has it." And I was like, "Dang." He's like, "Here." And he told me this whole story about how it's like passed down. And he gave me 52, so that was pretty cool. And tried sticking with that. And I have no one really that like base off of. I've never really had a role model about everything. Ethan Lang. He's
Ethan.
Ethan is so he's a senior this year.
Yeah, we had him on.
Oh, he graduated already.
Yeah, he early graduate and went to ECU. No, he helped me out a lot this year. So yeah.
Okay. And George?
All right, for me, it's got to be 56. I wore that my whole career, and I'm a huge Notre Dame fan. That's where my grandpa played, and just so happened to be Quentin Nelson, in my opinion, the best offensive lineman in the NFL right now. Happened to wear 56. Happened to went to Notre Dame, so that's why I try and idolize.
Quentin Nelson is a dog.
It's funny you said the Notre Dame thing because we actually had Rudy Rittinger on, like the actual Rudy, on the show. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Rudy?
Yeah, the one they made the movie about.
Back here, I got it today signed by Rudy Rudinger. Back here.
Oh, sweet. Yeah,
sweet.
That's awesome.
And think for all you guys again, do you guys have any pregame rituals or routines? I know some guys like to pray in the end zones before the game. I know we heard a couple IMG guys come out without their cleats on. They just come out with their socks on. Sorry, I just knocked over my water. Do you guys have any pregame rituals or routines? We'll start with Grant again.
Yeah, I've grown up in a pretty religious household, so you know, I haven't done this as of late, but when I was younger, I used to write like crosses, like a cross on each wrist tape. I do that sometimes, but me and Christian Soltis usually will, after we run out of the tunnel, we'll run to the edge of the sideline, right where the players are allowed to be, where that stops, and we'll say a quick prayer before, you know, they do the captain's out and everything, and you know, the national anthem, and all the emotions start flooding, just so we could keep some perspective.
Okay.
Definitely quite the opposite of Grant.
Seen about some pre-workout.
Workout. 4 Advil. Has to be 4. Can't take more or less. That's the precise number. I usually wear same clothes. I wear the same clothes every single game day. But I kind of had to switch that up eventually because the clothes don't fit no more.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna have to find a new pregame fit. I think I'm starting to go with the traditional IMG sweatpants with like a blue Hawaiian shirt. So that's what I rolled into the last couple of games with until it got cold. But God, more than that, that's pretty much all I do. I'm trying to think of more stuff that I can get with next season, because it's kind of lame other than just smashing a bang
Cutoff was
going
nasty,
out there.
Though.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Cutoffs. I only work cutoffs.
Okay.
Aksel doesn't like
long
clothes.
sleeve, T-shirts. It's either cut off or no shirt under.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
For me, pray, of course, in the locker room, though, by myself, headphones on normally, towel over my head, just a little quick 5 minutes. Then every away game, I walk the field. Just a thing I've had since I started playing. Yeah, that's mostly about it. I'm not into all that.
Okay.
Don't really have.
When you're walking the field, you're obviously checking the field for holes, right?
Well, yeah, anything to throw a guy into. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So of course I try and pray before every game. And after the first game, hurt my head pretty bad, run into a linebacker. So Aksel got me hooked up on those 4 Advils. So ever since that, I've just been taking those Advil with.
I'm a 4 Advil guy too. I feel like 2 doesn't do nothing. You need the 4.
4 is the perfect number. It works every time.
I
don't need to take 4 at halftime. I feel great. No pain until after the game, until I sit down and I realized how bad I am. But
yeah.
I play lacrosse, so when you said you walk the field and stuff, like I'll walk like the center line in lacrosse. Like we play box lacrosse here, so I'll walk the center line and I'll just stare down every player on their team, and I'll talk my smack, and I'll stare them down the whole time. Basically, that's my warm. I don't even do warm up.
He thinks he's the tough guy.
I'll stare down anything. I'll stare down anywhere from the cheerleaders to the parents. It's been great. Anyone I can intimidate.
Not a boy.
Yeah.
All right. No discrimination. Anyone in my way.
Yeah, and those
equal opportunity scarer.
You're going about those 4 Advils though. Like you guys are all big guys. The 4 Advils would put me on my ass.
No, I gotta get the ones that don't have the sleeping depressant in them.
Oh,
I got a special kind where it's just straight Advil. So
I'll hook you up.
Yeah, I got a guy.
He's got a guy for that. Yeah.
You got the plug.
What would you guys say your favorite stadium you've ever played in, or a dream stadium you want to play in someday? For all you guys.
Oh, I already know one.
That's a good question. A dream stadium of mine is Beaver Stadium, because I'm a huge Penn State fan. I go to games all the time, and I just love to play in a whiteout. The huge crowd of like 110,000 people screaming, just this white mob. I'd love to play in that stadium, but my favorite stadium to play in so far has been IMG Stadium. Honestly, it's a nice field. It's a nice field, very very nice, and it's grass. Love the fact that it's grass. Not a big turf guy, so
okay.
That'd have to be it.
Yeah, for sure. Our stadium's beautiful, but on the road games we've played at, we took a trip up to Orlando last year and played at an 8A public school in Oviedo or Orlando. And let me tell you, when you actually have a full student section and a full stands up to like 2,500 people and like 3 bands playing and you win, it's ridiculous. There's no better deal.
COVID did not exist in Oviedo, Florida when we
that
went.
I would love to play in would definitely be at. No, there's no signs. No signs. But ideal stadium I would love to play in would probably be the new Allegiant Stadium out in Vegas. We just got season tickets there, and that stadium is probably one of the sexiest stadiums I've ever seen. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's sweet.
The new black hole, right?
What was that?
The new black hole.
Oh yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
If you look to the side of it, it's like a giant hockey puck almost.
Yeah, that's what it looks like too. Yeah. Definitely.
I got favorite I've played in was that sophomore year back in Texas, third round of playoffs. Everything's bigger in Texas, and they're not lying about it, especially football. It was a big 5A Alito, Texas. That hell of a program over there. Great stadium too, and played in it. Like Axel talked about earlier, filled with people, and ended up coming up on top by 1 point. Blocked the. I was on defense at that school as well, and hit the ball. It was crazy. I blocked the throw by the quarterback, and then the game was over, and everyone went crazy, and it was a mix of emotions. Sadly, lost the next game, but we don't talk about that.
Nope.
Yep. Stadium we'll love to play in was AT&T Stadium.
Nice.
That's every Tech boy's dream. If we went to state, we would have gone there. A friend of mine went to state that year, won state, played in AT&T Stadium. Great experience to just watch. So
Sweet.
Yeah, so this season we actually got to play Bishop Verot, which is in my hometown, Fort Myers. Pretty cool. They had a huge student section booing us the whole game. Yeah, we blew them out, but it was cool. People that I knew, and they had a big. But a place I would want to play, and I'm in no way a Chiefs fan, but I think Arrowhead would be sick.
No affiliation.
Arrowhead,
no chance.
I'm a huge Bengals fan, so my boys are playing there this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great.
Please beat the Chiefs.
No, can we all agree on that we want the Chiefs to lose?
Oh yeah,
those should have won.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the two. I'm gonna ask the two quarterbacks in here. Then Joe Burrow or Herbert.
Oh, Herbert. Hey, Herbert. I'm a Steelers fan, but so once I was Drew Brees and Ben fan, and they're both retired, and I just love Justin Herbert, like the way he plays. Like he's so cool with it, and he's like a physical specimen. He's huge and just chucks the ball. So
yeah,
Justin Herbert has got to be it.
I like them
Axel?
both. I do like them both, but I saw Herbert play live at Oregon, right? The Ducks, and he's huge, like you're saying, and just the way he was launching that ball is unreal.
Don't see them in the playoffs.
Wow.
Solid. Definitely gonna have to go.
Poor guy doesn't have a defense.
I just think the way. Oh my God! You kidding me?
Oh, good job, Axel.
Grab the thing off my head. That's my fault. No, but the way Joe Burrow came back from that injury that he had a couple years ago. I mean, last season, what am I, a couple years ago? But I just think there's a different kind of dog in him. The way he did that, and the way he plays, and the team that he's around is ridiculous. How do I bring this back open?
Yeah,
he's got that Mamba mentality for sure.
Yeah, he knows how to win.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
What's the first thing you guys are buying when you guys sign your first professional contract?
Ooh. I know what it is. So, my dad is like a huge part of my life. You know, he's like my best friend. So, and his dream is to have a lake house on Lake Skinny Atlas up in the Finger Lakes in New York. So that's the first thing I buy is I buy him a nice house up there for him to chill at, and then maybe a Ferrari 458, but that's next on the list.
Just throw that one in there, why don't you?
Go ahead.
Axel?
First purchase. That's a tough one because I could go super bougie or like super minimalist either way. Like I've always had this idea that my dad has this watch that he has. It's a Richard Mille, and it's from an F1 race in Monaco. They took the tires off of like Lewis Hamilton's car and made the band of the watch. And ever since I saw that, I'm like, okay, as soon as I get the money to buy that thing, it's mine. I'm taking it right off my dad. They don't make anymore. I'm taking it right off my dad. I'll pay him for it. But other than that,
sweet.
Probably, yeah, for sure. But other than that, probably just dream car, probably a GT2 RS.
Okay.
Porsche.
Solid.
Yeah.
First thing I'm purchasing is a nice dinner with my parents. I'm very minimalistic, don't need much. I'm in the cars, but not enough to like spend a huge amount of money on it, I guess. I'd get a nice truck if I'm looking for a car at one point. But yeah, just good time with my family.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And that's the Texas in you, the big truck.
Great.
Hey, I had a F-150 before I came up here that I had to let go, sadly.
George?
Yeah.
George?
I'm blessed to grow up pretty fortunate. So, and I live with my mom. So definitely just, like you said, just spend time with my family. And, I've always wanted a souped up F-150 for sure. Cause that's probably gotta be
good
Pregame
brand.
style.
Ford, good brand.
Nah, Ram's the way to go.
And I don't know if you've seen the other episodes, but this one you might already know the answers to. If you were having a dream dinner party, and you could invite, and if you could invite 3 famous people, dead or alive, who would you want to bring?
Oh,
Mason's response to this was ridiculous.
Oh, that was funny. That was really funny.
Pope John Paul II and Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah.
And Jesus, he had all 3.
Shoot,
Grant,
I'm gonna have to go last on this one. I need a little bit.
Okay.
Aksel.
God, that's tough.
Sabrina dinner.
So my examples were, I always go Tupac. Seth Rogen would be my comedian-ish if we wanted to do a comedian, and then
All right.
Then I like Paulina Gretzky just because I get to look at her.
That's
Fair.
now I'm thinking of woman.
Oh no. You got you.
Oh, you calm the answer down a little bit.
Dude,
You're being recorded.
Not too late. You screwed me up.
Number one at the table is definitely Chris Farley.
Nice.
One of my favorite comedians that ever walked until he sadly passed away. But Tommy Boy, absolute classic of a movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He gets number one at the table. Got to bring him back for a drink or two. Second is definitely going to have to be, we'll go Taysom Hill. Bring him down.
Okay.
Why not?
I want to meet. I want to meet the guy. He's a dog. 3. Yeah, no, I don't got 3, bro. They can be better alive.
Okay, dead or alive.
3's tough.
Okay.
Jeez, I don't know how Mason did it that fast. What do you think?
Yeah, George, you got it, man.
All right, I got 3. So, number one's got to be Larry Allen, right guard.
Nice. Yeah.
700 pounds. So I just want to know how in the world he did that. I'm a big fan of the UFC, so I'm gonna go Khabib Nurmagomedov because I love that dude. He just like lives in the mountains and goes and whoops ass. I love that dude.
Yeah.
And number 3, I'm gonna go Jim. I like Jim Carrey.
Sweet.
Best actors of all. I just want to go. I don't know what goes on in his head.
Those are good choices. I like that.
Was me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I'll go Justin Herbert. Because like I've seen like videos of like the way that he like talks, and he's just like hilarious. Like he's so funny in the way he talks. He like constantly talks in movie quotes, kind of like Aksel. Kind of talks in movie quotes all the time. Conor McGregor. I like watching Conor McGregor fight, but he's just one of the funniest humans in my opinion. Like his Instagram page. Like he's like that like funny stance he does all the time. And he's just like he talks like he is 6'8" and 400 pounds of pure muscle. I mean, he's hilarious. I just love to listen to him go off. And then I have to say my third one would be I'm gonna go a comedian too. I'm gonna go Dave Chappelle because I think he's hilarious. He got into a little bit of trouble, but I think his specials are hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's great. People are just
And
soft nowadays.
Oh, I know.
I got Adam Sandler.
Sweet.
Oh, great choice.
I think he's funny. Great.
Yeah.
He has some good movies like Grown Ups and stuff like that. Absolute character. We got Sarah Cameron.
Yeah, nice.
He didn't use a real name. He just used the character.
And ever since, anyway, we'll get past that because Aksel's going to go off.
Bro.
And then we got Steve-O from Jackass.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
I think that'll be an hilarious meal. So.
Oh yeah, and I believe there's a new Jackass coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm so ready.
I don't know how they got the legal for that. That's insane. I don't know how they might.
That's gonna resurrect the comedy scene of 2022.
Oh yeah. This one, Ryan, hit him with the other one.
Did George go? Yeah, George went actually.
Yep.
If some schools do Rookie Idol, and what song would you sing if you had to sing in front of your teammates or a karaoke contest?
Oh my gosh.
I'm going with Adele.
We gotta open up. The
Oh my god.
I'm opening up.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna open up the Spotify playlist real quick. Axel, I'm not gonna steal your song. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Dancing
steal
in
your
the
song. I
Moonlight.
already know what it is.
Dancing in the Moonlight.
Oh, you're choosing that? All right. Then I got a new one.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Oh, should I go Taylor Swift?
I'm gonna go Doses and Mimosas. That's what I'm gonna. Axel introduced me to that song. Axel introduced me to that song.
I don't know if I should have said that.
It's so good. It's the lyrics I wouldn't call school appropriate, but it's a good song.
Sing it. Okay, I got a Sweet Caroline.
Nice.
Ooh, classic.
Everyone knows it. No matter what, pretty much everyone knows it.
Yeah, get the crowd going.
It's a nice little thing.
Okay.
Hey, give me Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I think I could hit that pitch pretty well.
Oh, get you.
Okay.
Oh, you got
Oh my
this.
god.
Okay.
I would pay to watch that right there.
Cool. Hey,
give
that's
you
a
a
good
burger.
one. Mike?
If you guys were an animal, what would you be?
Gosh, these are some
Dog.
you're really picking our brains here.
Dog.
Oh yeah. These
For
are
an
stumpers.
example, I don't know if you saw this one on the last one. I always go with a dolphin because I look like a dolphin. I got the nose.
Oh my god.
Oh, you said it, not us.
Yeah, you said it. Not us. Although,
Dog. I don't know what y'all are waiting so long for.
Oh man, I want to fly.
No, I got a dog.
Axel, bro, you're a bulldog, bro. You're a bulldog.
No, so a dog.
Pitbull.
You
We'll go with
man's
that.
best
Pitbull, yeah,
friend.
Pitbull. Sorry, wrong one. Pitbull.
Okay.
George, what you thinking?
Shoot.
Go hippo because
Okay.
Hey, fitting. Fitting.
So if you see it from like afar, it's just like this fat little animal, right? These things swim like 25 miles an hour. And
Oh yeah.
they can literally like kill alligator in one bite. I'm trying to be him.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
5 miles an hour.
Mine might be a little. Actually, no. I want to work on my foot speed, so I'd like to be a cheetah. Experience that kind of speed would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, actually.
Where's
I don't
that?
know. Pitbull.
Oh, you actually went.
Oh
with
no, I'm
Pitbull?
going Pitbull.
Okay, there we go.
Entire personality and a dog.
The essence of Axel.
Okay. You?
I went with dog. I'm going.
Oh, okay.
If I had to pick a dog, I'd go lab because
Okay.
simple, easy, family friendly.
BFG.
Everyone
Cute and lovable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sounds like me, man. You pissed me off for messing with food.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any hidden talents?
Ooh.
Oh, does speaking languages count?
Sure
Yeah,
it does.
absolutely.
I'm partial on. I'd say 7. Used to be fluent in 4. Now I'm fluent in 2. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm barely fluent in 1.
Oh, hey, English is hard, man. I don't know how to do it.
I'd say a special talent of mine is what?
Grant, you got to go.
Oh, I'd say a special. I'm going. I'd say a special talent of mine is riding horses. My dad rides, and I've been riding since I was little, so I like riding horses.
Sweet.
Okay.
Jorge.
I think I could play. I think I could play slot receiver for sure.
Okay.
No.
Trust me,
Okay,
right?
All right. We're looking for honest answers here, George.
No. Ask Aksel what happened last time he guarded me.
Oh, the out route. Oh
Yeah.
my God, the out route.
He's got the whole
with socks.
He's got the Holbrook speed, I guess, eh?
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
I
God.
wouldn't say all that.
And I'm the next. Joshua Tarver.
Okay.
Put a
Okay.
burger at the end, and he might.
Yeah, for real. Some food at the end of the rainbow. You might get there.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all got to run it back soon. Y'all got to run it back soon.
He can't guard me. He knows it. He can't guard me.
George, I will put you on the ground.
Secret hidden talent. We go with the basic like party trick. I can do a behind the back clapping push up, but that's probably my best.
Behind the back. So
Yeah.
you do a push up into the air, no hands, and then clap behind your
Behind
back.
the back clap. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's a talent.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've tried to do it just a regular one, and I can't even do it without falling on my face. That's probably why
That's
my
how
face
Axel got
looks
that
like
big
that.
chest.
Yeah, that's probably why
Plenty
my
of
face.
parties and clap push-ups.
And you? Oh yeah, you already went. Okay. And what's your favorite Gatorade color? And do you guys wear eye black?
Oh, favorite Gatorade color?
Okay. Listen.
You want to go first? You
Listen. I got it. Red and blue combined, best thing ever.
So just purple.
tripping.
No.
Oh my God.
It has a
Right.
different taste.
It's got just more sugary.
It's
Right.
hey,
So just like
you don't all watch
so-
your calories.
no, you
Red
don't.
and blue, and then you got eye black. Never been really into it. Wore it in the state game. Liked it, so I might start getting into it.
Okay.
My favorite Gatorade color is yellow and blue. When they mix yellow and blue, they do that at IMG a lot, and I think that's really good. That's a go-to. And then wait, what was the other question? Sorry.
Do you wear eye black?
Do I wear eye black? Oh yeah. I'm kind of basic. I just wear like a stripe. If I'm feeling fancy, I might like swipe it down a little bit so it looks like a little messier. But I've been debating like trying to do like Axel might like this one, like a Jackson Dart over the eye kind of thing. I've been debating doing that.
Okay. And Axel.
Oh, okay. Old Faithful, blue, consistent, tastes good. It's there when you need it. Never lets you down, right? Eye black, never been into eye black really. I sweat way too much for it, and if it gets in my eyes, that's a shit show. That's bad.
Oh my
I'm not seeing
Axel
anything.
switches shirts after lifts because he sweats so much.
Oh, like there's been games at like halftime where I'll take off my other cutoff and put on another, or I have a Gatorade towel that I wear and I'll have to switch that out because the other one's just drenched.
Oh,
Wow.
Our nutritionist loves the amount of water that Axel drinks.
Yeah,
you gotta drink a lot of water too when you're putting 4 Tylenols into your liver.
Advil.
Oh, Advil.
George?
None of that off-brand shit.
My flavor has to be the Glacier Cherry, the white one for sure.
Okay.
Really slept on.
You'll grow up someday, George. You'll grow up someday.
Fun, bro. You don't like?
First, you meant getting in the meeting, and now
My bad. All right. And no, I sweat too much to wear eye black. I'm fat. I can't do that.
Okay.
low on the hefty side.
And if you guys could play any other sport professionally other than football, what would it be?
Oh, I got it. before I came to IMG in my old school, I played lacrosse as well. I was a face-off guy. So when you said lacrosse, I kind of got a little excited. But I got to drive down to Maryland all the time, and I got to play at the U.S. lacrosse facility a few times, so that was fun. I'd love to play professional lacrosse, play with like some huge guy like Miles Jones running people over.
Yeah. Sweet. Aksel?
MMA, no question.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm stepping in the ring with Connor, and I'm taking his endorsement deals, and I'm buying the rights of Proper 12. It's mine.
And you?
But
I probably would say UFC, but Aksel would probably whip my ass. So I think I could be a pretty good defender in lacrosse for sure.
Okay.
I got rugby.
Ooh.
Sweet.
It's the European version of football, pretty much. So
yep.
Pretty sure they call that soccer, but all right, yeah.
Wow.
Got a point.
That's awesome. Have you ever tried box, by the way, Grant? I know you were just saying you played field, but have you ever tried box?
I've played box once, in like a converted ice hockey rink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Face-offs were a little different, a little weird, but I liked it because I could go like for some reason it was easier for me to go coast to coast like on the face-off. So
yep,
it was fun, physical. Good Lord, my arms are bruised after that.
Oh yeah, face-offs are always like I always say because I ref too, and I used to, not anymore, but I used to ref, and I always say like it's the first person to cheat basically on face-offs in lacrosse.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
If you're not cheating, you're not winning.
No, when I do face-offs, I would like watch the ref sometimes just to see like if he'd do anything before he blew the whistle, and guys would just be pissed. They'd be like, "He's going early. It's like I'm just looking at the ref playing it.
That's good.
Playing it
off. Last question for all you guys: if a scout or GM were to ask, describe your game or your playing style.
I'd say to describe my game, I'd say I'm a smart QB who will, carve you up with his mind. He memorizes the playbook in a night, and I'm accurate. I'll place the ball wherever you need it, and that's about it. Accurate, smart, get the job done.
Sweet.
For me, it's got to be it's got to depend on what position I'm playing that day. Honestly, if we're going with
Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to stick with the facilitator. I'm getting the ball to everyone that make plays. Guys that we like to hand the ball to, or give the ball to, or throw it downfield to. I'm doing it. I'm making sure it happens. But either if I'm in Wildcat or if I'm on special teams, I'm physical. I will fight like hell. I don't care how big you are.
Oh my God!
Full-grown beard and you're
state championship game,
and we're on special teams together. I'm rocking you. Happening.
Hitting him in the kneecaps, flipping him over.
Oh boy.
I got a hard worker. I'd like to say I trying to work hard off the field, but on field, I'll give my all, go till the whistle blows. Maybe sometimes after, just depending on how much you piss me off
on the occasion.
So on the rare occasion you piss me off, I'll go a little after the whistle. So
okay.
It takes a lot to piss that man off, but when you do, you don't want to be in front of him.
Hell no. I think I'm really cerebral. I think I have a good football IQ. I think my technique is really strong. I never really mess up my footwork at all. I used to lean a lot, but I gotten a lot better at that. And I stay low. I don't stop driving until the whistle blows. And if I pancake somebody, I lay on top of them until the ref pulls me off, basically.
Please,
swimming on them.
That's right. Hey, fellas, I just want to
George in general is a great football player. The dude, we pick on him all the time during practice, but it takes a lot to forget how young he is. But the dude has probably the best fundamentals out of all of us. His pass blocking is the best on our O-line right now. So
And I'm glad you said that and cleared it up because he's a good kid.
I'll give him shit because but
Well, Joep is still the best offensive lineman on the team. It's not even close. But thank you.
I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Hey, it seems like George can take it. It seems he's got thick skin, so that's good. Got to keep it that way.
No, he's got it. So
Hey, fellas, I just want to thank you guys all again for coming on, chat with us. Obviously, we know you guys are going to be going far in football, and you guys have fans in us for life. So really appreciate you taking the time today.